Earthquakes are powerful events. They happen when the ground suddenly shakes. This shaking can be very strong. It can make buildings move and fall. Earthquakes have always been a big mystery to people. We want to understand them better. Knowing more helps us prepare for them. Throughout history, big earthquakes have struck many places. In America, some people remember the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. That quake caused terrible fires and damage. More recently, the 1994 Northridge earthquake in California shook a large city. These events remind us how powerful nature can be. Scientists at places like the U.S. Geological Survey study earthquakes. We use special tools to listen to the earth. Our goal is to provide information to help protect people. This essay will talk about earthquakes and how we can all be better prepared. Understanding earthquakes is the first step towards living more safely with them. Our Earth's surface is like a giant puzzle. It is made of big pieces called tectonic plates. These plates are not still. They are always moving very slowly. Think of them like giant rafts floating on a hot, soft layer underneath. These tectonic plates meet each other at places called plate boundaries. At these boundaries, the plates can do different things. Sometimes two plates slide past each other. Sometimes they push hard against each other. Other times, one plate might slide underneath another plate. These meeting points are where most earthquakes happen. The lines where plates meet and move are called faults. When plates try to move, they often get stuck, and pressure starts to build up. An earthquake happens when this built-up pressure becomes too much. The rocks suddenly break or slip along the fault, releasing energy as seismic waves. These waves are what make the ground shake. Many people ask if we can predict earthquakes. Can we know the exact day and time one will hit? The answer right now is no. Scientists cannot yet predict the specific time, place, and size of a future earthquake. This is one of the biggest challenges in Earth science. Earthquakes start deep underground and faults can be many miles below the Earth's surface. We cannot see what is happening down there directly. The conditions are extreme with high pressure and temperature. Also, every fault is different, and many small hidden factors can affect when a fault might slip. It is important to know the difference between prediction and forecasting. Prediction means saying exactly when and where. Forecasting is different. It means we can say where earthquakes are more likely to happen. For example, we know California has a high chance of big earthquakes. Even though we cannot predict them, forecasts are very useful. They help us understand the risk in different areas and prepare. These steps can save lives and reduce damage when an earthquake does happen. Section 4. Listening to the Earth, New Ways to Study Quakes in America. In the United States, scientists are always looking for new ways to understand earthquakes. We want to learn more about what happens before, during, and after a quake. Many research groups and universities work on this. The U.S. Geological Survey plays a big role in this research. We use many different tools and methods. One way we study the Earth is by using GPS. We have special GPS stations placed on the ground. These stations can measure very tiny movements of the Earth's surface. They can detect slow, slipping along faults that we cannot feel. We also study past earthquakes by digging trenches across faults to look at layers of soil. New technologies are also helping a lot, like artificial intelligence, AI. AI can look at huge amounts of earthquake data and search for small patterns. Machine learning helps us analyze signals from seismometers. Computer simulations are another powerful tool, creating models of faults to test our ideas about earthquake physics. By combining all these methods, we slowly get a clearer picture of how earthquakes work. Section 5. A few seconds warning, how ShakeAlert helps us stay safe. While we cannot predict earthquakes long in advance, we have made progress in another area. This is earthquake early warning. In the United States, we have a system called ShakeAlert. It is active on the West Coast. ShakeAlert does not predict when an earthquake will occur. Instead, it detects an earthquake just after it has started and sends out an alert very quickly. How does ShakeAlert work? When an earthquake begins, it sends out different types of seismic waves. The first waves are called P waves, which travel fast but usually do not cause much damage. A network of seismometers near the earthquake's starting point detects these P waves. The ShakeAlert system instantly analyzes this information and estimates the location and size of the quake. If the system determines the earthquake could be damaging, it sends out an alert. This alert message travels very fast, giving people in areas farther from the epicenter a few seconds to take protective actions. This warning can be enough to drop, cover, and hold on, and can also trigger automated systems to prevent injuries and save lives. Section 6. Getting ready together. America's plans for earthquake safety. Since we cannot stop earthquakes or predict them precisely, being prepared is very important. In America, we have many plans and strategies to make our communities safer. They help us reduce the damage from earthquakes and recover more quickly after one happens. Preparedness involves everyone, from individuals to the government. One of the most important parts of preparedness is building codes. In areas where earthquakes are common, new buildings must be built to special standards to resist shaking better. Older buildings can also be made safer through retrofitting. Stronger buildings save many lives during an earthquake. Public education and drills are also key. Many people participate in the Great Shakeout Earthquake Drill each year. During this drill, people practice how to drop, cover, and hold on. Schools and businesses also practice their emergency plans. Knowing what to do before, during, and after an earthquake helps people stay calm and make good decisions when shaking starts. Section 7. Looking ahead. Hope for a safer future from earthquakes. Earthquakes are a natural part of our planet. The Earth is always changing and moving. These movements mean that earthquakes will continue to happen. We cannot stop them, but this does not mean we are helpless. We can learn to live more safely with the risk of earthquakes. Our knowledge is growing all the time. We have made a lot of progress in understanding earthquakes. Scientists know much more now than they did 50 or 100 years ago. Our buildings are also much safer. Engineers have learned how to design structures that can withstand strong shaking. Systems like ShakeAlert show how technology can help us. These advances give us reason to be hopeful. By understanding the risks in our area, we can take steps to prepare. Together, through science, engineering, and good preparation, we can face the challenge of earthquakes and build a safer future.